Hey everybody, guess what day it is? My favorite day of the week, New Comic Wednesday. It's July 3rd, 2019. I'm Tony Varela, your host. This here's Yogi Yokes. You're watching Comic TV. Ready to do this, Yogi? We got a big comic day coming up. You ready? Let's do it. Whoosh. All right. So, got a good comic day coming up. I got to tell you though, it's one of the lighter ones on the wallet, which is nice for me because I spent a bag of bucks on these comics. So I hope you love seeing these variants. So, starting off, we got a big happening today from Walking Dead. We'll get into that. But Immortal Hulk, I got that starting out today, and I'll talk to you more about that as well. But from Image, we got Sea of Stars, and that's a new title from Jason Aaron. Man, that guy writes a lot of stuff. He had 4 titles last week alone. We got Stephen Green doing the art on that, and that is the Cover B Mike Mignola cover. Definitely specking on that, and Jason Aaron's stuff, man, it's always solid. Another title came out this week from Image, Space Bandits #1. I've already read this book, and it's really cool. I like it a lot. Like it a real lot. And Netflix liked it too because they signed it for a series of some such. We got Mark Millar, always solid doing the writing, and we got Matteo Scelera. He's doing the art on that, and that is the Scelera cover. B black and white, and I also got the regular cover on that too. And man, they put this stupid ass Netflix ad on the back of it, and it's all black. So, look at that. I hope you can see that. Get these little white marks on it. I hadn't even touched it. I always read my comics with the board behind it so the oil on my fingers doesn't affect the comic. And I also make sure the flap's closed so the stickum doesn't stick to the cover, because if it can, it will. So, one of the biggest things that happened today, and a big surprise, Walking Dead 193. It's the end, guys. That's it. I'd been off Walking Dead for a while until the big thing last week with Rick getting shot and all that, and of course Robert Kirkman's doing the writing on that, and we got Charlie Adler doing the art, and that's the last issue. It's supposed to be a first appearance of some Sheriff Kapoor, and there was 2 other issues advertised. In fact, I filled out my previews yesterday, and they're still advertising issue 194 and 195, so that's not going to happen. But you get a true ending on this. I'm not going to spoil it for you, but it wraps things up. I don't know how many answers you get, but you definitely get a solid ending on that, so you don't get cheated in that respect. So big ups to you, Robert Kirkman. A lot of times these things end with a dud or end with a question mark, and pisses me off. Batgirl number 36, another strictly cover by. I almost passed this one up, but man, Josh Middleton, I can't pass his stuff up. And that Batgirl animation style variant's pretty sick. Marguerite Scott's still doing the writing on that. Paul Pelletier is still doing the art on it and whatever. Just a cover by. Every now and then I'll enjoy one of those, okay, but I force myself to read all these cover buys, so get butthurt after a while. Deathstroke number 45. So Priest is writing this, and Fernando Passeron doing a great job on the art, man. I love his art. And David Finch is doing that cover right there. That's a beautiful cover. And this is the first new Deathstroke, who happens to be Rose Wilson. So we'll see how that works out. And I managed to get 2 of those somehow. I don't know how I did that. Man, you're so snuggly today. Just a grown man with a teddy bear, man. Golly, you're so handsome. Anyway, sorry about that. We got Deceased number 3 of 6. This miniseries is pretty cool. We got Tom Taylor doing the writing, and Trevor Hairscene's doing the art, and that is a badass Mattina cover, man. Woo! That cover's badass, right, Yokes? Speaking of badass covers, wait till you see this one. Green Lantern number 9. I don't normally buy Green Lantern, but Grant Morrison, he's a solid old-time writer. And Liam Sharp's doing the art on that too, and his art's pretty cool too. I just don't dig the character. Jeff Dekal's doing an awesome cover on that, one of the best covers of the day. And that is the first team cameo of the Guardians of the Multiverse. So I don't know how big a deal that is, because I'm not really into Green Lantern, but being a first appearance, being an awesome cover, I'm gonna get it. Another cover by Harley Quinn number 63. Man, I would have had an even lighter comic day if I hadn't had all these cover buys, but couldn't pass up this Frank Cho Harley, although it's not my favorite. This is Harley 63. Sam Humphries is doing the writing, and Otto Schmidt is doing the art. And I was thumbing through that. There might be a first appearance in there. Again, I don't know Harley Quinn enough to know some of her characters, but looks better than some I've seen. And there's a couple Harley series coming up, so check that out on your previews because they look really nice. And Stepan Sajic is doing one of them, and I definitely recommend that. And the covers for that, ooh-wee, yokes, yeah. So we got Justice League number 27. Tinian Four is doing the writing on that, and Bruno Redondo and Javier Fernandez are doing the art, and Redondo's doing the cover as well. There was a Year of the Villains, Arthur Adams 8 variant, and I passed that one up, and I don't like the cover price on those anyways. You do get an Apex Lex cameo, but man, they're teasing that, kind of like how they did Perpetua. Just give me a little lifted skirt, little cleavage, but not showing you the goods. So from Marvel, another cover by, and check these boobs out. I mean, not just because they're boobs, but one of those boobs seems significantly larger than the other one. So I don't know if we got a botched boob job or just some bad art. What's up, yo? So that's Arrow number 1. Spec by as well. That's her first solo series. That's written by Zhu Liefen, and Kang is doing the art, and Art Germ is doing the cover, which is pretty much the reason I bought that book. Ooh. Savage Avengers number 3. Jerry Dugan's doing the writing on that, and Mike Deodato is doing the art, and David Finch is doing the cover. So you got badass, badass, and badass. Love this title. Hope you're on it. Really cool. I love Deodato's gritty art style. Really good. We got some Elektra in this book, so check that one out. And another beautiful cover. Woo! 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 That's Darth Vader Age of Rebellion. Greg Pak is doing the writing on that. And we got Raymond Box doing the art, and that is the Dellotto cover. And these are the Greatest Moments covers, 18 of 36. Next up, we got Immortal Hulk number 20. Al Ewan's doing the writing on that, and Joe Bennett's doing the art. Alex Ross is doing the cover. And that was the regular cover I showed you in the beginning, but this is the Carnageized cover. See the little Carnage tendrils there on that, and that means there's going to be a one-page preview of the Carnage series coming up. Pretty good, pretty good. Those are usually one of ones, but I didn't see very many of those today, so in fact that's the only one I saw. Old Man Quill number 7, written by Ethan Sachs. Robert Gill's doing the art, and John Tyler Christopher's doing those covers. Kind of average covers for him, but that book's not average. It's really good, really ultra violent too. Next up, we got The Punisher number 13. Matt Rosenberg's doing the writing, and we got Simon Kudransky doing the art on that. And that thing's solid every week, but there's not a lot going on besides a lot of blasting and shooting and explosions and killing. Got Dead Man Logan number 9. Ed Brisson doing the writing, and Mike Henderson doing the art. And one of my biggest surprises, man, I have loved this title. What I haven't loved are these sorry Declan Shelby covers. Aside from that one Zafina 1 and 25 variant cover, they've all been kind of blah. So that was the last of the titles that came out this week, but a couple I picked up from last week. I had to go back and get this Kanto. Speculation's going crazy on that. Those are selling for $20, and I saw 2 of them at regular price in my comic store. And pretty much everyone's been saying that those have been arriving damaged, and yeah, both of these could use a press, although one of them is pretty close to perfect. And then I'll show you just a couple of pickups throughout the week that I got. Got this Adam Hughes Wonder Woman. Got me a Jenny Friesen second print Red Sonja. And man, look at this sensational She-Hulk number 40. And that's the jump rope issue where the fans decided to ride in and have her jump rope in the nude or something. Pretty hot. Love that cover. It's going for around as much as $100 I've seen on eBay selling for. And I got that one for 30, so not a bad pickup. And as you know, last week, Wolverine's Daughter showed up in this, or at least we think it's Wolverine's Daughter. Looks like Wolverine's Daughter, but she actually did a cameo appearance, 2 panels in this Marvel Comics Presents 5. So I was able to pick up 3 of those bad boys. I only have 2 there because the guy that gave me the one last week, there was only one at the shop, and he went ahead and let me grab that one. I'm going to give him at least the cameo appearance. And I've got this Punisher here in the mail. That's from Mike Zeck, one of my favorite artists. If I had a short sleeve shirt, I'd show you my tattoo. But I love me some Mike Zeck. Love me some New Comic Wednesday, and I love it when you look down, you like and subscribe. Really helps grow my channel. So tell your friends, tell your kids, tell your wife, every Wednesday, Comic TV, and we'll see you next week. Thanks a lot.